crap! Oh, alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again. I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Pikmin 2. That is a bumbling snitch bug. Not bumbling snitch bug. That is, crap. It's poisonous. Can't remember its name. Hairy Bulbmin. Oh god, we are in a bad spot at the start of this. Ooh, it got us something nice though. That thing drops poison. It is, something doodlebug. I can't remember what it's called. Actually, it is just a doodlebug, now that I think of it. So yeah, that was a doodlebug. It is basically like the iridescent flint beetle that I showed you earlier, but it basically farts around and leaves behind poison trails. So it is, in general, unpleasant. But it did get us some Ultra Bitter Spray, and as I said, I'm not going to be abusing that glitch to get 2 sprays. I'm only going to get 1. But yeah, like I was saying, alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again. I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Pikmin 2. Last time we explored the Valley of Repose quite a bit and managed to unlock pretty much all of it. And this time we managed to get into the Frontier Cavern. And by the way, last time we made it just as the clock was about to hit 0 before we managed to hop into this place. So we're going to be exploring this place. As you see, there's a new species of Bulborb over there. As you see, there are those dwarfs. I believe they're called snow Bulborbs? Yes, they are called snow Bulborbs. Now, these ones are very similar to dwarf Bulborbs, as in they are just a species of bread bug that are mimicking these other ones over here, hairy Bulborbs. Now, they don't have the same hair as hairy Bulborbs, but there's a reason for that. Now, let's try to sneak up on it. I've always liked this enemy, by the way. I'm going to attack it with purples, because that's the most efficient way. Making sure I'm aiming this correctly. There we go, stun locking it and taking it down. As you can see, once it loses enough health, it actually loses its hair. Apparently that's due to a nervous reaction similar to the kind that causes balding in humans, according to the information provided by Olimar's journal. Just found that interesting. Either way, we have a treasure underground here. That is why I brought along the white Pikmin with us, and that appears to be a Christmas ornament. Still, got more, or another hairy Bulborb here. So let's see if we can't get this one taken out in the same way. Lining this up is a lot more difficult. Oh, that was perfect time for the treasure to get back. But I think we got this Bulborb just fine. So that is 100 Pokos. Essential furnishing. Yes, crap, I lost my pointer from that. That's bad! Dang it. Oh, come on! I lost 5 purple Pikmin from that. Oh, and another Doodlebug. Fantastic. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Yep, it's explaining poison to us now, even though we've seen it about 4 or 5 times. I'm just not gonna bother going through the tutorial. The problem is that now I lose control of my pointer thanks to that cutscene. So, oh, there's 2 Doodlebugs. Oh, fantastic. And the most efficient way to take them down is with purples, which we lost so many of, thanks to that cutscene actually interrupting and making so that I had to get my pointer back. Oh well, let's try to... Oh, he's gone. Well, that was very rude. He just showed up, caused poison, and left. Oh, we got... Oh, our white Pikmin started digging back here. Huh, I've never seen a treasure be back there, but these dungeons are randomly generated, so I suppose it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Let's go ahead and have them finish digging that up, though. I'm not sure what it is, even, considering I can't really see it back there. Yeah, that's actually something I have to keep in mind from now on, since cutscenes do interrupt my pointer, so I have to get it back. I think if I scoot up a bit, yeah, it's a bit better if I scoot back just a little bit. There's no treasure over this way. It looks like that's going to be our last treasure that they're digging up, actually. And they're still digging it. I guess I'll go have the rest of the group help them. And it should be about done by now, surely. No, it's not, actually. Let's go ahead and take advantage of this nectar while we have it. Go ahead and have them finish that up real fast. It appears to be actually a very nice gem. So that's good. So yeah, as I was saying though, I don't want to get interrupted by treasure or anything in the middle of a fight, because that could actually thoroughly get me screwed over due to not being able to have my pointer. I know it's weird to try to plan around a bug, but I kind of don't have a choice here. Essence of Rage. I think that's going to be a theme for this dungeon. You see, new dungeons that are further in the game actually do have themes to them. You'll find treasures that kind of have a recurring pattern to them. And I believe this is what I like to call the Essence theme. I guess you'll see it a little bit further down. Let's actually head down then, and I'll show you. Let's see, I can't remember how many floors this dungeon has, but it's going to be interesting. Ooh, very wide open floor here. I know this one has a theme of the essences, also it has a bit of a Christmas theme going to it. Yeah, as you can see, there's a present wrapped over there in Christmas style, and even a stocking-shaped ornament. So let's go ahead and get our purples to crush those guys. There we go. We can get these treasures taken back immediately. It doesn't take much to carry that. Maybe the present is actually empty. Let's go ahead and get more on that and that as well. Now, there's a decorated cannon beetle over there. We could use it. Oh, jeez. No, apparently we can't because that hairy Bulborb actually woke up. That is weird. I didn't expect it to wake up like that. But hey, we have a present. It's worth very little, actually. Joy Receptacle. So that's another thing gathered. Ooh. I noticed that my treasure gauge actually beeped on the screen, not just through my controller for a second there. I don't know why it does it sometimes and not others. Oh well. Now I noticed those decorated cannon beetles over there. Icon of Progress. I'm not sure why it's called that, but okay. Okay, that's actually all the treasure on this floor, so I'd rather just not deal with these enemies, to be completely frank. I mean, if it were to build a Pikmin population, that'd be one thing, but no, these enemies are just gonna be worth like 10 Pokos apiece. So let's just go ahead and sneak past this guy and get out of here. Usually there's a treasure up there and treasure on top of that cliff that the Hairy Bulbor was next to. Let's go ahead and get out of that. Oh, and the rock was still exploding when they came over. That's kind of funny. I'm really upset, though, that we lost instantly 5 of our 10 purple Pikmin that we brought with us. Just because of that cutscene. Oh well, nothing really we can do about it. Ooh, this place is very maze-like, and I see poison. Oh, and there's bricks along the walls. I heard a barking sound. I know what that is. Oh, Lord. Oh, and I see also something that's going to be very valuable to us. Okay, we need to clear out these little guys as quickly as possible. Also, note that when purple Pikmin crush enemies, they kind of ride on them till the enemy dies. Oh, and here it comes. That is a Bulbmin. We're definitely going to want those guys. They wander around the floor, and we're going to want to kill the big one, but as you notice, it had little ones following it. Bulbmin are extremely valuable to us, and they will actually be the perfect thing to replace our purple Pikmin that we lost. Now, they're locked onto us. We cleared it out. As you can see, its younger ones. The confused Bulborb has fallen in with the Pikmin. They appear to coexist peacefully. Strange, this Bulborb has a leaf sprouting from its spine, much like the leaf of a Pikmin's head. So yes, Bulbmin. These enemies are very unique. They actually will follow you as Pikmin. You see, they're called Bulbmin because they are actually a species of Pikmin. Also notice that that dwarf enemy there has disappeared. I'm very worried about that. One of the most difficult basic enemies in the game is wandering this floor. I have no idea where it is. Yeah, these are known as dwarf bulbears, by the way. The black and red ones. When you see them around, be worried. Still, continuing with what Bulbmin are, they are actually a species of Pikmin. They are a parasitic form that infects Bulborbs from the inside out, and it takes over them. But as the species grows, oh lord, there it is. That's a Bulbear. I'll explain Bulbmin in a minute. It's coming right for us. Yeah, as I said, I'll explain them in a minute. Bulbears. They are Bulborbs that do not sleep, period. they wander the floor and they will gather their young. And yes, those small ones actually are the children of the bull bear. Unlike other species of Bulborb, these ones do not, or rather, these are not, as I was saying, these are not just species of bread bug, these little ones. Oh god, I forgot that also bull bears will revive if you don't take them back fast enough. Also drop treasure. But yeah, bull bears, they will revive if you don't take them back fast enough. They will run around gathering their young, and yes, those are their young. They're not a species of bread bug. So yeah. 120, not bad for a gold bell. Danger time. I'm pretty sure it's not so much a gold bell, probably just brass. Still, by taking that bull bear back, yeah, they're the one enemy that I will always take back immediately. Still, yeah, they'll run around gathering their young, and they will actually, yeah, the young will follow them, and it's actually their children. So that's one thing that's unique about them. They are extremely difficult, they tend to be followed by several small enemies, and they are immediately awake so you can't get the jump on them. Also, moving on to Bulbmin, as I said, they are a parasitic form of Pikmin that takes over their host, but their host still needs food, so as they get larger, they actually do turn violent towards other species of Pikmin. But when they're young, they are actually very eager to follow. So they are a species of Pikmin, but they cannot exist above ground. And something also to note, we have our Bulbmin here. Bulbmin are immune to all forms of hazards, other than the ones that are universally deadly, such as crushing and explosions are the only things they're not immune to. But again, crushing and explosions will hurt normal Pikmin. Now, this brings up an interesting point that I was talking about earlier. The idea that Bulborbs are actually amphibious, as well as have a resistance to electricity, fire, and all that. It's not just because the enemies are, you know, not supposed to be hit by the same hazards that we are. Enemies are, in fact, hit by several of the same hazards that we are. So, I don't know where I'm really going with this, but oh, an egg just fell from the ceiling, giving us bonus nectar. So, let's go ahead and get on with that. And yes, the Bulbmin can become flowers as well. I think that's all of our Pikmin. Oh, no, there's one more Bulbmin. Still, like I said, this brings up a point that Bulborbs are actually extremely resilient creatures. And it wasn't just coincidence that they aren't affected by the hazards. They are actually resilient to them, as shown by the Bulbmin, who are just Bulborbs who have been taken over and are on our side. So it's, yeah, if they were not supposed to be resistant to it just because of gameplay mechanics, then they actually would have been, Bulbmin would be damaged by that. If that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm kind of a bit all over the place with that explanation. By the way, we have a candle there. But, I don't know, I always found that fascinating, that actually gives a little bit more insight about the Bulborbs beyond what is in the notes. Oh, we already cleared that, right. Now, there's no treasure back here for our white Pikmin to get. So, I want to point out also, Bulbmin will not follow you outside of the dungeon. So, I'm actually going to be throwing my 5 Bulbmin in there to get white Pikmin, most likely. And yeah, Bulbmin are also immune to poison. So, I'm going to actually use them to clear that out as a showcase. Oh, and it looks like our candle is back. It's probably not going to be worth much. It's just a pile of wax and string. And a bit of metal on the end. 75, not bad, actually. Fleeting art form. I guess it makes sense since it would melt away once you light it. Okay, they're working on that. Yeah, it looks like there isn't another bull bear around here. Luckily. Let's go ahead and get these dwarf bull bears cleared out. Also, notice how there is already, what's it called? Geyser here to let us out. Yeah, they expect you to see these enemies. Well, I saw the Bulbmin, I think they're awesome. But they expect you to see the bull bear and immediately think, and this is only floor 3? Nope, I want nothing to do with this place. Now, where is the last treasure? Appears to be somewhere in this direction. No, getting colder. Let's go ahead and gather our Pikmin, though. I'm not sure where it is, actually. Let's try over this way. Yeah, it appears that there are no other flowers on this floor, so I am going to throw our Bulbmin into that. Bulbmin are valuable, extremely valuable in dungeons like this especially. But in the end, we can't take them with us, so instead of... This becomes actually an increase to our Pikmin population by throwing Bulbmin in there instead of regular Pikmin. There we go. Do it. Now, last Bulbmin. By the way, there should be more Bulbmin in this cave, so I'm not too worried about losing these ones. This basically means that these Bulbmin actually get to go with us instead of being left behind on their own to starve in the cave. So I always prefer to bring the Bulbmin with us. And they are now white Pikmin. We are no longer having Bulbmin, which is a bit of a shame. There are several areas where Bulbmin are really nice. Like, I believe there are some areas where there's like a fire geyser in the water. I've seen that like once or twice, probably due to random generation. Wait, going the wrong way. But yeah, so that your blue Pikmin would have trouble clearing it out, but Bulbmin can clear it out just fine without any risk of either the water or the fire or electricity or any of that. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't happen because it seems like a really weird thing, but whatever. Let's go ahead and just delve deeper with our Pikmin. Thanks to those Bulbmin, though, our Pikmin population is back up to 100 in this cave, but our purples are running low. We really need to increase our purple population badly. Still, we're down to floor 4. Okay, I see the cave leading lower down, but I don't see anything else immediately. Oh, I see some sparks over there. Ooh. Looks like we're going to be needing yellow Pikmin on this floor. We have, I know I looked at this up, something beetle. Anode beetle. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm thinking what would actually be smartest, because it appears that it's just bumbling snitch bugs, which attack us. No, there's a swooping snitch bug too. I'm thinking that I'm just going to leave my regular Pikmin behind, take all the yellows with us. How many yellows do we have? It appears that we have mostly yellows with us. We have 33, which is a third of our Pikmin, so yeah, we have a lot of yellows. Then there's... we can't tell which are which when they're idle. Okay. Pointer back. Now, all we're gonna do is clear out this snitch bug, because he's the only one that's a threat to our Pikmin. And we're gonna let our yellow Pikmin make their way among these enemies. Because our yellow Pikmin will take no damage from the electricity, and will be able to move through very safely. And it appears that electricity is the only hazard on this floor. Now, that's all of you? Yes. Now we have to be careful that we ourselves don't get shocked or grabbed, for that matter, because those bumbling snitch bugs will grab us. Oh yeah, I left Louie behind. For a second there I thought he grabbed Louie. Oh, he almost got me. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to be silent while fighting these enemies to keep it from going badly like that. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, he just threw those Pikmin in the ground. The thing that sucks when a snitch bug throws your Pikmin into the ground is the fact that... Ah, dang it! It's the fact that it turns them back into... Let me go! Let me land on the ground for a few seconds, please. Either way, it's the fact that it turns them back into leaves. Oh, that was convenient, because we just lost some of our leaf Pikmin. Or, lost some of our flowers. 8, 9, 10. There we go. Let's move on with our last 18 Pikmin. Those 15 are completely in the clear for moving through this area. That's one thing that's nice. You don't necessarily have to... Ooh, almost got shocked there. You don't have to go through these areas in any particular way. You choose how to get through these. Whoa! Bumbling snitch bug just came from the sky. Yeah, I think that's the last treasure. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get some more Pikmin on that so it gets back faster. Yeah. No, he doesn't have a treasure in him. Oh, no you don't. I think that we're pretty much in the clear. If there's just 2 treasures on this floor, that would be perfect. Because then we could probably just move on. And like I was saying though, I do like that in this game you can basically... I could clear out all those enemies, and I don't necessarily even need to use yellow Pikmin to clear them out, and I could fight them with other Pikmin. Innocence Lost. That's an interesting name. But, yeah, I could do this with other species of Pikmin, but there's also the method of, since there's nothing really deadly here at all to yellow Pikmin, I can just take yellow Pikmin. So, I don't know, I just like the options. As a kid, I always just cleared everything out because I thought that was the most efficient way to do everything, but now this is a lot easier. I mean, we don't get to bring back as many enemies, which is technically slowing down our progress. Omniscient Sphere. Yeah, it's technically slowing us down, but all we really need is treasure. Also, to note, it says Omniscient Sphere, In the notes, it does say that there is a consciousness to that marble. It is alive. It just appears to be a crystallized form of psychic energy, which is interesting. Still, let's just head down further with our Pikmin. Whew.